Hi guys, in this video I'll be walking you through on how to run the Spark Action rules on AWS. So here are the instructions to execute it. So first of all you need a cluster, AWS EMR Spark cluster, which I already have up and running, and I hope everyone knows to create one. So let's start by downloading the source data. You have the link provided. Let me unzip this data. Okay, here is the source code, and in this you have a target folder which contains the jar file, and there is a data folder which contains the three uh, data files that we'll be needing, that is the attributes.txt, data.txt and parameters.txt. If you see the instructions clearly, it states that the data has to be replicated 1024 times, and the data which is present in the Spark Action folder is the car evaluation data, and it has already been replicated 1024 times. So we will just copy this data onto the, we'll just upload these data and the jar file onto the S3 bucket. So let's go to the S3 space and create a bucket. I'm naming it as group 10. Okay, the bucket has been created. So I'll go into this and upload the data files along with the jar file, which is in target folder. Okay, I have all the files uploaded, all the 4 files uploaded. So let me go back to my cluster, and I'm using a Mac, so I'll use the SSH to log into the master node. So I'll open the terminal, and my key is present in desktop, so I'll navigate to desktop and paste in the SSH command. Okay, I've logged into my EMR master node and I'm in the root node. So the first thing that you need to do over here is download the jar file which is present in S3 space to the root directory of the master node. So to do that, we'll use AWS S3CP command. Let me just copy this command and I'll paste it over here. Okay, and I'll have to change the bucket name to group 10 as the jar file is present in that bucket itself. So I'll change that, and okay, it says that the downloading has been complete. So let me just cross verify by using ls command. Okay, you can see that the Spark Action jar file has been downloaded to a root directory. So as our cluster is already compatible with Spark, we can just use the Spark submit command to execute the jar file. So I'll just copy paste that, and things to be noted is that you have to change the bucket names and the location of the jar file in this command, as the jar file is present in the root directory of our master node. We'll just specify the jar file name in the location area. So Spark. Okay, and for the attributes.txt file, you will specify group 10 as the bucket name, and for parameters.txt also it's the same thing. All of these files are present in group 10 bucket, so we'll specify that, and the output also has to be uh, outputted to the group 10 bucket. So everything looks fine. Let's execute it. So the execution will just take a couple of seconds. It will be done soon enough, so let's wait on it. Okay, the execution is done. Let's go to the S3 space and refresh it. Okay, you can see that there's a Spark Action Rule output folder. Okay, you have the output file over here. You can download it to see the action rules generated. So these are the action rules generated. So next we'll perform the same procedure with the second data file that we have, that is the manographic mass data. So copy this and paste it in the URL to download it. So so once you do that, zip file will be downloaded. I already have the zip file downloaded over here, and I have extracted it to get this folder. And in this you get the three data files, that is attribute.txt, data.txt, and parameters.txt. And once you get this data.txt file, make sure that you replicate the data which is present in data.txt file for 1024 times before uploading it to the S3 bucket. So I have already replicated it 1024 times, so I'll create a new bucket for this and name it as give it my name. Okay, I'll create the bucket has been created. So in this space I'll upload the Mamo data along with the jar file, Spark Action jar file, which is present in the target folder. Okay, so it's uploading. It might take a couple of seconds because of the data file, which is very big. Okay, the data has been uploaded. So the next thing to do is uh, we already have the jar file in the root directory, so we can directly go ahead and execute this jar file by using spark submit command. So the things to change in over here is the bucket name. So let's rename the bucket name to be beaver in place of group 10. Okay, let's do that over here too, and the same thing with here, and the same thing over here too. Okay, let's give it a different output folder. So let's name it 2. Okay, everything seems good. Let's execute it. Okay, the execution has been done. Let's refresh this bucket. Okay, you see the Spark Action Rules output 2 file. Let's go to the output file. Okay, this is the output file that we are looking for. Let's download it and look at it. Okay, you can see that the action rules have been generated, and you'll have to download these two, the output from the car data and the memo data, and you'll have to copy the output the commands from the terminal and upload it to the canvas. That's it from my end, and thank you so much.